Hey everyone, welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and if you know anything about me, you spend any time with me in the live streams or on Discord, you know I'm a pretty big Evangelion fan, right? I've built Evangelion model kit on stream, I got a big Evangelion, Unit 1 behind me. I'm pumped, right? I'm pretty pumped for the possibility of the EVA units joining Godzilla Battle Line. So for a little while, I've been thinking about what possibly the EVA units could do if they were to join the game, which EVA units would be joining the game, and which ones aren't going to be joining the game. So let's just take a look at all that, right? So enjoy my Comic Sans font. These are two characters that I don't think are going to be joining the game. However, I think that there is a higher possibility of, I believe it's Unit 13 on the left, of them joining. I don't think Mari is going to come to the game. As much as I do like Mari, and I do really like the way her EVA looks, I just don't think she's coming to the game, or Unit 13 for that matter, because I'm looking at all the merchandise for the Shin Japanese hero collaboration, right? So this is a group of figures, or I guess not figures, but they're like stands. They're like image stands. I don't remember what the name of these kinds of figures or collectibles are called, but these are generally the group of characters that are being, made into merchandise for the Shin Japanese Universe collab. The check marks are the characters that we already have in the game. So Shin Godzilla and his forms, Shin Ultraman, Naranga, and I don't remember that other dinosaur that Diggs' name. But at this point, I don't really think he's going to be coming to Godzilla Battle Line. But the question mark there because we just don't know. EVA Unit 1 and Shin Kamen Rider put the exclamation points on them because, they're like two of the four title characters of the collaboration unit. It's not when they'll come. It's not if they'll come. It's when they'll come, right? We have Ultraman. We got Shin Godzilla. There's a pretty high, possibility that we get those two other units. If we don't ever get them, I think it's a waste. I think it's leaving money on the table. But it seems like for now, we'll probably get them at some point. And remember, this is all speculation. We have no hard confirmation if they're coming to the game or not. But we have had a lot of, Shin Japanese Hero Universe stuff come into the game at BT. So we'll see, right? We'll see for now if they come to the game. No hard confirmation, but it's pretty much assumed they're coming. Now I have 4 question marks on, I think that's the original Kamen Rider, or I don't know which Kamen Rider is which, but another Kamen Rider, I think the other guy's called Shock Trooper, and then I have question marks on Unit 0 and Unit 2. I don't know if they'll join. They're not on any of the promotional posters, but there is merchandise of them. There's a lot more merchandise of them than there is of Mario Unit 13. So I believe that if we get any Evangelion characters in the game, we're going to get Unit 1 by itself or Unit 1 with Units 0 and 2. If we're only going to get 2 EVA units, I think it will be Unit 1 and Unit 13 or Unit 1 and Mari. I doubt that those two are the possibilities. I cannot see them doing a season for Evangelion and only doing one of the 3 units. That is literally leaving money on the table. I don't know why they would do that. They would have to be dumb not to do all 3 EVA units. So let's take a look at some of the characters in a little bit bigger detail. I had to keep the watermarks on there. I don't have a render of all of them without it. But these are just from the official Shin Japanese Universe Twitter, so it's fine. Unit 1. Every single piece of promotional material for Unit 1 from the movie, the 3.0 plus 1.0 movie, has the spear. I even have the spear, right? I even have the spear. That figure came with the spear. That figure is from the 3.0 plus 1.0 movie. So we already have a character that's a mecha with a spear in Godzilla Battle Line. It's Jet Jaguar Singular Point. Now, I think that Unit 1 could come to the game and focus on the spear and be a better Jet Jaguar. The base for the kit is there. Like, everything is there for the kit for her, right? There's a spear and a shield ability, right? Unit 1 can use the AT field. Jet Jaguar has his block. Unit 1 has a spear. Jet Jaguar has a spear. My idea for Unit 1 would be Jet Jaguar but can hit the air. Really, that would be it. Maybe a faster attack. Maybe a faster walking speed. An AT field to block shots the same way that Jet Jaguar can block shots. And the spear to hit units on the ground and hit units in the air. I think that Jet Jaguar Singular Point would be a phenomenal unit if he could hit air units. It's because he gets rinsed immediately by anything in the air that lowers his value a lot, right? He had a really big presence in the game pre-Super X, pre-Mothra Leo. As soon as, that season came with Leo, Super X, and Dorats, the following season's Fyrodan and Desgadora, That is 5 flying units back to back to back, totally neutered Jet Jaguar Singular Point. I think that EVA Unit 01 could be the answer to that. Just almost a reskin of JJSP, but with anti-air abilities, I think would be a phenomenal character, right? That is something that we need, something with that kind of AoE that hits the air, that's not just King Ghidorah or Hedorah, and it should be really cool. Also, not part of this video, but I think it would be a missed opportunity if we didn't get EVA skins for the mecha units in this game, at least Kiryu. Like I have a model kit here of Kiryu with the Unit 1, like, paint. It's an obvious no-brainer. They would be leaving money on the table if they just didn't do any skins for the Evangelion stuff. If they don't put the Evangelion units in at all, at least give us the skins, because it's not like the skins for Kiryu as the EVA unit haven't been in video games before. There have been Japanese mobile games with Kiryu EVA skin, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm leaving that off of. Next, Unit 0. I still believe this is... I know Unit 0 is blue. I think in the rebuilds, this is... Unit 0 is also orange. I don't think this is anything else. Maybe Unit 3? I think it's Unit 0. I'm going to keep saying Unit 0, though. And this is Rei's unit. Now, like I said, for the EVA Unit 1, I was going off of the promotional image. It has the spear. All the promotional images I've seen for Unit 0 for the Shin Japanese Heroes collab all have this missile, and I believe the missile is from the first or second rebuild movie. I could be wrong. I don't remember. But she basically jams a missile into an angel to kill it. If they're going to go with her holding a missile in Battle Line, they don't have to, but they very well could. I think it would be sick to see them do like a King Caesar rush, right? You could have her run through the battlefield with this missile, make contact with a unit and detonate, do an AoE explosion similar to Burning Godzilla, and then for the rest of the match, they are like a combatant, like a fighter, like a brawler. So one charge that goes into an AoE, and because it goes into an AoE, it doesn't get a second charge. Like Leo and King Caesar, after leaving a target and they have some room to go, they'll start up a charge again. I think if you're going to do a pretty big AoE, like a Burning Godzilla level AoE, then you shouldn't get it back. You should do one charge straight into an AoE and then go full into brawl mode. I think that would be really sick. Literally, the first thing I saw with this missile was, okay, some kind of... Because she's not launching it, right? She rammed it. She, drilled it into an angel. I believe there was someone in my comments section months ago who also suggested the same thing, and I had mentioned it on stream once or twice maybe before as well, so great minds think alike, I guess. But I would love to see her hit the opponents with a missile and then go straight into a brawl mode. That would be something I think would be super cool. We don't have a rush AoE. We just have 2 single target rushers. So I think a rush AoE would be unique and be just really fun with the kit. Also, yes, I know Toho probably would make all 3 of the EVA units 4 stars, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to put it out there that I think Unit 1 should be a 4-star, but I think Units 2 and 0 should be 3 stars. Just because Narango was a 3-star, so I don't see why they couldn't make one of these characters a 3-star, or at least just make one of the EVA units a 3-star, right? Just something easily accessible, but it's a different video for a different day. Next, the third EVA Unit 2. This is Asuka's one, and in the promo image here, she is doing like a flying kick. But I just want to say that in the movies, at least in the most recent one, she's very heavy into gun use. Like, there are a ton of guns in the movie that she's using, particularly miniguns and stuff like that. So this is the only promo image that I think maybe could differ from, the source material. Like yes, this promo image has her doing a flying kick, but she's using a lot of guns in the movie, right? So I think maybe for her to be a ranged Evangelion unit would be great. I've already given you like a medium range to long range and like a close range EVA unit. I think she could be a long range one. I know in the rebuilds she's not... I don't think she uses the sniper. I think Rei's EVA is the one that has the sniper rifle. Or maybe they made it Shinji in the rebuilds use a sniper rifle. I don't remember, but I think that she should use at least the ARs or something, right? There are weapons in the buildings in the EVA movies and in the EVA shows. I think it would be interesting if she was to pull up with the AR or that handgun or the knife or something like that. Not the maybe not the knife, but the AR or the handgun or something, and really just or the minigun that she has and just go to town from long range would be super great. Would be different from the other two EVAs that I've already planned out, being close range fighters. Having a long range one is great. We already see with Super X and Ultraman having something at long range is really good. And if all three of the EVA units are going to be limited time, like Ultraman and Naranga are limited time, then having a longer range unit will be beneficial in the long run, because the higher the level that you can get them, the less they're going to have to be actively in a battle like Ultima, which means even if you have them at a lower level when they go away, they'll still be useful because they can hit characters from afar like Super X or Ultraman. So I think maybe giving her the AR or the handgun and letting her, sit in the back of a push and shoot, that could be good. You could give her, very little attack, but very high DPS. Like Gigan 04 is a 1.4. You could make her long range, maybe like a 1.2, and then have like her AR like do like 4 bursts or like 5 bursts of shots or whatever, and hit the characters, and just have her drilling into characters from really far away, but then have maybe not a lot of health. So that way, once the enemies do reach her, she goes down pretty quickly. Could be a possibility. That's what I would like to see. If they go a more brawler type route with her, that's fine too. I don't really mind. And if they make Asuka's Unit 2 a brawler, then Unit 0 with the missile, then maybe she should be long range, and instead of using the missile, she uses the sniper rifle like she does in the show. So those are just my thoughts on the EVA units. I honestly don't know if we're getting Evangelion. I'm pretty certain we are, because there's a Shin Japanese Heroes collab that they've already announced, and then there was the Ultraman part of it. So we've already had the Shin Godzilla part, we've already had the Ultraman part. Shin Japanese Hero Universe collab is still ongoing. It is an ongoing collaboration with no end date in sight. It's probably going to go throughout the rest of this year. It's probably going to go into next year. So we have some time before Kamen Rider and Evangelion join the game. We are getting a summit, a new Battle Line summit on the 29th of August. And maybe we'll see, future updates for Evangelion stuff during that. But I hope that you guys at least liked maybe my ideas about the Evangelion units. Now I want to know, what do you guys think that they should do? Leave that in the comments below. What EVAs do you want to see in the game? Do you want to see any angels in the game? I didn't even talk about any of the angels, and that's because for the movie 3.0 plus 1.0, I hate the naming convention for the movies. There wasn't really a heavy focus on any one specific angel other than Unit 13, which doesn't really have any merchandise for the Shin Japanese Heroes Universe collab. So that's why I wrote off the angels. But if you were to put angels in this game, like Ramiel or whatever, let me know what you guys would do down in the I was going to say in the description, but you guys can't access that. Down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one.